guys here tonight? Are you like actors or something?
No, this is weird for us. We're yeah. Are you?
I was joking.
Okay.
I know that you're not an actor.
Good. I'm glad.
So, yeah. So, what inspired you guys to make your documentary?
It's all you.
All right. So, I mean, we've both grown up riding bikes, and the bike's sort of always been an expensive toy for us. And so, we really wanted to make a film about how the bike can be so much more for millions of people around the world. Yeah, and that's what brought us here.
Anything to add to that?
No, just we've grown up with bikes. Santa Barbara Middle School taught us to appreciate the bike, and we wanted to make a story about it.
What do you hope people get from your takeaway and carry on their life with your movie?
Well, we want to tell the story of how the bike is used abroad and try to share these very unique ways in which people are using the bike and encourage people to support these causes. But then also a very important takeaway message is the power of the bike at home. So we'd like everyone to kind of just acknowledge this thing that's in the garage and the power that it has.
So how did you guys pick the people you made your documentary about?
I mean, in some places we picked them, like in Zambia we knew we were going to go film Fred, and in Ghana we knew we were going to go film Miriam, but in India, which is the story that we're focusing on tonight, Bharti, I guess, sort of picked us. We showed up and there was a room full of 45 giggling high school girls who didn't speak any English and we didn't speak any Marathi, and we had to sort of conduct this really awkward mass interview, and it was pretty obvious after a while that she had the most poise on camera, and she wanted to be a district supervisor, and I don't know how many 14-year-olds know that they want to be a member of local government at that age, so she kind of picked us rather than us picking her. But as documentary filmmakers, you never know how good your story is going to be, no matter how much you research. It always depends on who you end up being given, and we were extremely lucky that all of our characters were just these incredible people who opened up their lives to us.
Thank you.
And I got stuck with the books. Probably because I'm cooler than you. We'll see about that. Well, can we present the award? All right, our next awardees are young filmmakers and brothers Jacob and Isaac Seigel-Boettner, created a short film, Pedal Equals Sight, that tells the story of how a young woman in India is able to go to high school and dream big.
They are currently producing a feature-length documentary entitled With My Own Two Wheels, a project to help educate the public on the power of bicycle ownership and to raise funds to buy bicycles for health workers, farmers, and students around the world. Check it out. Congratulations to Jacob and Isaac Seigel-Boettner for receiving the Dream Angel Award.
Wow, that was quite a little skip at the beginning. Thank you guys. So first, we'd like to thank Children Uniting Nations and the My Hero Film Festival for bringing us here tonight. And since we're here to honor young heroes, I have to say, after Isaac and I made this film, that Bharati, the young woman you just saw on screen, is definitely one of our heroes. As documentary filmmakers, you do research for a story and you go out and try to capture it on film, but really, when it comes down to it, it is sort of up to the characters who you're portraying on film. And we were incredibly fortunate to find probably the most poised and collected 14-year-old girl I've ever met in my life, who told us point blank that she wanted to be a district supervisor and help eradicate poverty in her country, which we thought was pretty amazing. So we'd like to thank Bharati, and we'd also like to thank Armin Modi and Ashtano Kai, the organization that gave Bharati a bike, for opening their doors to us and making the film possible. And we'd also like to thank Fred, Miriam, Carlos, and Sharky, the 4 other characters who you saw in the trailer for our feature-length film, because like Bharati, they let 3 bearded college student filmmakers from a country that they'd never been to come into their lives and follow them around, and this film couldn't have happened without them.
Last summer, over the course of 2 months, we visited 5 countries telling their stories, and we'd like to thank the University of Berkeley, California for funding our project. We'd also like to thank our parents for being behind such a crazy whirlwind around the world adventure. And also there was a 3rd member of the filmmaking crew, Ian Wexler, who couldn't be here tonight. We'd like to thank him. He was our cinematographer and equally responsible for this project.